Hello, I'm Alexander and I'll be your interviewer for today. Today I'll be interviewing President Teshima, where hopefully we'll uncover the lesser known side of her personality and have more questions for her about her insights and thoughts on her business and the future of it. Okay, so next I'd like to talk a little about working styles.
Working style.
Yes, I know you've perhaps talked a bit about it in your previous interviews.
Okay.
And perhaps like the difference between, say, Japanese working styles and like foreign working styles, right? I guess you've only had like a limited experience visiting England, but having worked with British people before, have you noticed any key difference in the working style between, say, Japan and the UK?
I mean, I haven't worked with any British people.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've heard about the working culture and England people. And compared to the American people, like it's very like Lulu oriented.
Right.
Don't you think?
Sure, at times, definitely. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I know. And also compared to Japanese people, like right now, like the people like are getting like more different, like having a more different working style in Japan. And then let's say in my company, I changed my working like a culture a lot. Like it is a rule, like a government set up the rule, we have to for the SME like us, like we have to take the personal day at least 5 days. So, you know, before, even though the rule is set like that, like nobody's going to take off. Take the day off, right? But recently, like, you know, this is mandatory. So that's why I am very loyal to the rule.
Of course.
Yes.
I see. Yeah, no, I think the separation of like free time and also like work life from country to country is kind of very different. I would say, yeah, when it comes to England, there's definitely a clear separation. You know, when you're working, and when the day of work is done, then that's it. You know, it's your own time.
Yes.
Although in Japan, I've heard that the two kind of tend to blend together quite a lot. Would you agree?
Yes. I mean, so that's why I am installing more like a Western style in my company. So like, you know, off and on.
Right.
Yes, and then if there is like some gray parts, we're gonna set up the rule, and then just, you know, follow the rule. It's very, you know, make it easy for everybody, no conflict.
Sure. No, I think that's a very good approach to, you know, allowing people to, I guess, separate their work life and their private life, right?
Yes.
Is there any other changes that you feel like throughout your career you've seen any like large shift in the work style in Japan?
In my company, yes. Like compared to the like 10 years ago, I would say, like we didn't have that much rule. But especially after the COVID, we set up a lot of rules, like make it like easier for the people who's working like in the factory. Yes.
I see. And this is something that you're saying was introduced in your company. Would you say that's something that's like say unique or specific to your country, or something that you're embracing as part of like Japanese culture as a whole?
It's not about like a Japanese culture or not. It's not about like a Western culture or not. In my company culture, let's say, for example, I built like the child care facility, like I renovated like an old factory. And then just a few weeks ago, like the real like a kids, like from my like a staff, just, you know, she took her kids into the facility, and then the kids were praying there, and then I uploaded that, I posted the situation of the kids, and then they really liked it. So, you know, I liked it, like looking at like their happiness and they're, you know, having fun. And in doing so, like my staff, it's very helpful for my staff. At the same time, like she can focus on her work you know. And then sometimes, you know, the mom especially have to go to like, cut it off like the middle of the work, and then she have to pick up her kids. And then, you know, by, taking their kids to my facility, they don't need to do that.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a both win-win situation for the company and the staff too. So I want to create that kind of rule and then culture and situation in my company.
So looking to kind of facilitate a lot more of a kind of a family-oriented workplace.
Yes.
I see, that's great. So when it comes to implementing those changes, what inspires you to make those changes? Like, where do you look for ways to improve like the work and life balance of your employees and changing the work environment? Yes,
for now, I think, I finished like a phase one. And then maybe, our staff is very can focus on like their work. And then phase two will be like a few months later, because we have a fiscal year end in August. So, until then, like we're gonna focus like to improve our, performance. And then the next year, I wanna set up like a new plan, the different plan for the new years.
Can you tell me a little more about what these plans are?
I'm still thinking.
Okay,
yes.
sure.